Remember, folks, ow! Where there's smoke, there's flavor.
This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Golden, Colorado. I am here at Ruffs Barbecue Shop. Since 2007, they have been Colorado's premier backyard barbecue supply professionals. I'm here with Ruff, who is the specialist owner. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. I mean, quite honestly, you've been serving the public here their barbecue needs for over 12 years. It was 2 decades ago that you bought your own smoker and never looked back. Basically, changed everything. Share with us a little bit how this all got started for you.
Well, 21 years ago, we got our first cooker, and every time I go in to get fuel for it, I'd go home and say to my wife, you know, I'd rather be doing what they're doing than what we're doing. And finally, 12 years ago, we sold our business and started this one.
That is a great story. I mean, quite honestly, Colorado and barbecue, the two go hand in hand, almost like steaks and burgers on a grill. What is it about barbecue you think that we people here in Colorado, we can't get enough of?
Cooking with wood makes everything taste better. And that's what's nice. And then also, if you follow our principle, which is the KISS principle, you've heard of it, keep it simple, smoking. It makes everything easy. So if it's easy and it tastes good, why not do it?
Why not do it? I mean, I understand the word barbecue goes all the way back to, it's a Caribbean word. Yet we have Indians, cowboys cooking meat on a grill for centuries. Do you think we as Americans, we have gotten a little more sophisticated in our barbecuing techniques?
Well, if you think about it, barbecue started when lightning struck a tree, you know, pieces of wood flying everywhere. A burning branch falls down and hits an animal, and there they lay. And along comes Neanderthal. Grabs a leg, barbecue. Since then, it's just the application of technology. So how much technology do you want to use, and how much just ingenuity? And otherwise, you can keep it simple and just do your own thing.
Keep it simple, do your own thing. I mean, we live in an online world. People are shopping online, unable to kick the tires, check it out. I mean, quite honestly, this is a huge shop. This is a superstore when it comes to barbecuing. I would imagine the grillers probably appreciate a place you can walk in and actually touch and feel and talk about the favorite pastime.
Oh yeah, that's why we do this, because we're passionate about barbecue, and people are hungry, pardon the play on words, for a place where they can go and just learn about barbecue and not have to deal with somebody who just came over from hardware or something.
Exactly. You're not going to get that kind of service from your big box stores out there. Well, let's start off with the grills here. Let's talk about one of the lines you have, which is the Traeger grills. Tell me why that's an important line for you and popularity of it.
Well, Traeger's the big dog. They started 30 years ago doing this, so they've got it down pat. And about 10 years ago, their patents expired, so we've got a whole proliferation of other competitors, but they're the ones that are doing all kinds of technological advances, so they're still leading the pack, and they make it easy. Really easy.
Really easy. Okay, I see lines like Timberline. I see Pro. What is the difference in a grill when it comes a beginner versus an advanced person coming out and shopping? Do you kind of help them as to what their needs may be?
Oh yeah, when you come in here, the first thing we look for is what you want, and then we try to figure out what you need, because you'll buy what you want, but we want to make sure you get what you need so that a month from now, 2 months from now, next year, you'll still be happy with it. And we look for whether you're a beginner or if you've been doing this a while, and that determines which unit we want to show you.
That is excellent. I imagine some of the grillers out there probably have maybe a grill for home, and yet maybe they have a grill for tailgating out at the Bronco game. Are you able to pretty much hook them up with anything and all in between?
Easy peasy. We've got all of it. We've got the whole thing covered. If you're a competition cooker, we've got it. If you want to grill at home, we got it. If grandma and grandpa just want something on their back porch, or if you want to take it to the game, if you want to go up camping, we got the whole realm covered. You want it, we got it.
You want it, we got it. Camp Chef, they basically say it simply cooks better. Let's talk and educate the folks out there. What difference between a smoker versus that of a barbecuer, and can some units do both?
Well, here's the deal. When we talk about a smoker, well, let's just talk about barbecue. Okay. You have 2 sections. You have hot and fast. You call it grilling. Some of us call it burn it and eat it. Then there's the low and slow, which is what we see on TV when they talk about barbecue contests. And a smoker is designed for low and slow. However, everything we carry does both. They'll grill at a high temperature, they'll low and slow at low temperature, and you can use them as a convection oven too. Everything we carry does that.
Turn and burn, slow cooking, you name it, everything in between. Growing up, obviously, myself and as well as the viewers out there, they've heard of green eggs and ham, but I do not think if anybody's ever heard of a big green egg. You got to tell me what this is when it comes to barbecuing.
For centuries, they've had these clay vessels, out-of-ground vessels called kamados in Asia. And when World War II and Vietnam, the American soldiers were over there and they started bringing them back, and somebody got the idea, let's make one here, and that's where the big green egg started. It's a kamado that's above ground, but it's made out of ceramics, which are like space-age ceramics, so they're warranted for life. And again, you can low and slow, you can direct grill, and you can use it as a convection oven, and it's extremely efficient because it's impervious to the weather.
So regardless of the type of model that a person gets here, you obviously are able to sell anything. You're authorized dealer, be it the Green Mountain Grill, Horizon, Traeger. Are you also able to service some of what you sell as well? I mean, let's say somebody has a part that goes out or something.
We are the premier service dealers for everything we carry. That means that if you bring it to us, we fix it for free. Now, the warranty is that they pay for the parts, we pay for the labor, because that's the service we offer. But we can fix it for free. You call us on the phone. We do have a 24-hour service line. That way, if you call when it's happening, it's easier to troubleshoot and figure out what we need to do.
That is excellent. As any great griller would tell you, a grill is only as good as probably what you burn inside of it. So let's talk a little bit about fuel. We're talking wood, charcoal. You've got quite a big variety here to show people. Is that something that a lot of people don't even realize?
Oh yeah, we cook with wood because it gives food a better flavor. So we don't have charcoal briquettes that are mostly chemicals. All of our charcoal is real hardwood. And then we use logs and chunks and chips, and our pellets are actually just little logs that have been made out of sawdust.
I mean, I see blends like that of apple blend, fruit wood, cherry, maple. Does it take a pretty sophisticated palate to tell the difference when you're cooking with such things?
Different strokes for different folks.
Really?
Some people, I would be a terrible ice cream taster because it all tastes good to me. Okay. So, some people, they can tell the difference between everything, and other ones just fill it with something and run with it. And it's just personal. It's very subjective.
Excellent. So you got the grill ready to go. You've got the great fuel inside of it. Now it's time to prep the food a little bit. I see an extreme wall here of sauces, rubs, hundreds of them. I'm sure these are some hard to find that you're not going to find at the supermarket down the corner.
We hope so. That's our whole idea, is to give people what they want, but also we like to support local Colorado businesses. Plus, we get some small businesses that are out of Carolinas and Texas where they're local also in that sense. And we consider barbecue to be time and temperature, and everything else is culinary arts. And we try to avoid culinary arts. Right. So we don't make our own sauces and spices. We just use what we've got because there's so many good ones out there. And when we go home, we don't want to work. We want to eat good stuff.
Absolutely. I walk into a place that they call a shop. I'm expecting to see something kind of small. This is a superstore. I mean, this is a barbecue superstore, probably something really unique for not only Colorado, but across the nation. A place that really specializes in barbecue. You've got all the accessories for somebody if they need it. I imagine people walk around, look at the accessories, look at what you have to offer. Kind of a learning experience just to kind of browse through your store.
I hope so. A lot of guys come here. This is their lunch break. Just walk around and drool a lot.
I believe that. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, you can take a look at the different manufacturers, the grills that they offer here. We're talking about authorized dealers and service, taking care of anything you need out there. Take a look at the different types of wood, fuel, charcoal that is different than what you're going to buy down the street as well. Hundreds and hundreds of basically sauces, rubs. They're going to make this meal fantastic for you. Speaking of learning, people that walk through the shop, they're able to learn quite a bit. You've kind of taken that up even a notch. We're talking about formalized training. Tell me why formalized classes was something you felt was kind of necessary.
Oh, because we want you to eat off of your grill. We want you to use it every night because it's so good. And remember, the KISS principle, keep it simple. So if you come to our classes, we're going to show you how to keep it simple so you'll do it more often. And you can do anything on your barbecue. I mean anything, and it's going to taste better.
That is excellent. Ruff, let me ask you, I mean, barbecue, it's really part of the American culture. I mean, this is more than just tasty food. This is about community. It's about families getting together, in which you and I both know needed more today than ever before. Is it rewarding for you knowing that you're keeping alive an American culture, American pastime for folks?
Well, we actually consider this to be a lifestyle. We want to change people's lives because when you get the units that we have and you learn how to cook on them, it changes your life because you eat healthier, and it just it encourages community also.
I believe that as well. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. Last time you're going to see their website. The website will show you a little bit there of what they offer, but honestly, don't let it fool you. The best way, drive on down here and really enjoy something that is kind of unique here to Colorado. Basically a place that specializes in barbecue. You name it, they've got you covered, be it smoking or grilling, something for everybody, be it turn or burn, low, slow. They've got something for everyone. That is Ruffs Barbecue Shop, since 2007, located right here in Golden, Colorado. Where there's smoke, there's flavor. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.